So in this video, we're going to continue what we did in our previous video using Legos to help us try to determine how to multiply and divide fractions using manipulatives. Last time when we did multiplication, we used these to kind of represent one whole piece. These pieces here represented a half piece. These pieces represented a fourth. And then we had these tiny, tiny pieces, which were actually going to be determined as eighths. So I only have so many of these, so we're going to try to see what we can do with them. Now, what I wanted to do here is kind of pose some of these questions. For instance, if I take something like 1 divided by 1/2, that's essentially asking, hey, how many of these halves does it take to create one whole? Well, if I look at this, 2 of them create one whole. So then we can say 1 divided by 1/2 is going to be 2. Because it takes 2 halves to create a whole. Well, let's try something different. This one says, hey, 2 divided by 1/4. Well, I'm actually going to use some of the smaller pieces for this one. Let's say I have 2 whole pieces this time. So I have 2 whole pieces, 2 of these. And then I'm going to try to see, hey, how many fourth pieces would it take for us to create 2 wholes? Well, here I'm going to try and line up some of these whole pieces here. Sorry, these fourth pieces. All right. And if I look at it, here are all my fourth pieces. Now, it required 8 of them to create 2 whole pieces. So, if I think about that, 2 divided by 1/4 would be equal to 8. Next, I'm going to look at 1/2 divided by 1/4. Well, let's take a half piece. I can use these again. How many of these fourth pieces does it take to equal up 1/2? Well, here are my fourth pieces. It takes about 2 to create 1/2 piece. So I can think about it as 2. If we want to see on the smaller ones, here's a half piece, and it'll be 2 of these fourth pieces to kind of create that 1, just like that. Now here's a harder one. We have 3 fourth pieces. So I'm going to grab 3 of my fourth pieces. Let's grab 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. Now, how many eighths would it actually require for us to create 3 of these? Well, my 8 pieces are like these little dot ones. I only have so many of them, unfortunately. Some of them got away from me. But essentially, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, another 5, 6. We'll pretend this is 2 more of them to create it would be 6 of these to get our 3/4. So 3/4 divided by 1/8 would be equal to 6. And that's how we can kind of show dividing fractions with manipulatives.